From strange details you can't unsee to secret changes you never noticed, these are 25 hidden secrets in Fortnite skins, with the first being found in the Snoop Dogg Festival Pass outfit. Right off the bat, you'll notice Snoop's rocking purple and gold, the iconic colors of his favorite basketball team, the Lakers. But it gets even better. Equip his padded edit style and take a closer look at his chest. Yup, that's the number 24. Not just a random detail, it's a tribute to the one and only Kobe Bryant, who famously wore this number. You gotta respect it, but this isn't the only time Fortnite has used an outfit's clothes to sneak in a reference. If you look at the Drop D skin, at first glance, she might seem like just another remix skin. But if you pay attention to your shirt, you'll see it says "Don't talk to me." That's not just some random line thrown on her shirt, it's actually referencing the YouTuber iTalk, who's known for maining the Power Chord skin. If you needed more proof, this outfit is literally a remix of Power Chord, so this is probably a shout out to iTalk. Another time Fortnite snuck in a secret Easter egg for a YouTuber was with the Mr. Beast collab. This crossover brought two outfits, Mr. Beast and Mr. Beast 6000, but here's what most players don't realize. The name Mr. Beast 6000 isn't just a random variant, it's actually a throwback to his OG YouTube name. Way before remaking Squid Game and exploring ancient pyramids, Mr. Beast's channel was literally called Mr. Beast 6000. It's an awesome Easter egg, but the most recent crossover with Adventure Time brought us one even better. If you use the BMO Game Time emote and take a closer look at the screen, you might think you're just playing some random game. But nope, you're actually playing Fortnite on BMO's screen. That's right, it's Fortnite inside of Fortnite. It's not the only time Fortnite has broken the fourth wall though. If you check out the description for the Gwenpool outfit, you'll see it reads, "I played the Galactus event." That makes me an Avenger, right? Yup, you heard that right. Gwenpool isn't just a Fortnite character, she's a player too, and at this point, she might have more victory royales than you. And Gwenpool's not the only superhero caught playing Fortnite. If you go back to the Chapter 2 Season 7 story trailer, there's a scene where Superman is at the office in full Clark Kent mode. But look at the monitor behind him. You can literally see his Fortnite locker, and he's wearing the Batman skin. So not only does Superman play Fortnite, but he's also out here maining his biggest rival. Speaking of Batman, you probably guessed he's Bruce Wayne under the mask, but here's something most players never noticed. If you check out the original Batman skin, look closely at the chin. It's actually modeled after Jonesy. These days, crossovers are way more realistic, and the newer Batman skins have their own custom face, but honestly, the fact that it's Jonesy makes it feel way more OG. Now that I've told you, you'll probably never unsee it, but another thing you probably won't be able to unsee has to do with the Meowskull's outfit, specifically his eyes. Looks normal at first, right? But zoom in and look closer, and his eyelids are literally beanies. Okay, this might be one of the most cursed outfits in Fortnite. You probably never noticed that, and I bet you also didn't catch this secret about the Meowskull skin. During the Chapter 2 Season 2 trailer, Fortnite dropped bios for all of the Battle Pass characters, and if you read Meowskull's bio, it says he's 6 years old, in cat years. So technically, that means Meowskull's is actually 40. And that's not the only detail you might have missed from this trailer.
Midas, a mastermind with the golden touch.
Did you catch it? When mentioning the golden touch, his text actually shifts from white to gold. This is obviously referencing his golden touch ability, where everything Midas touches turns to gold, including his weapons and apparently his description too. Midas' outfit is packed with secrets too, just check out his tattoos. Under his chin, he's got 24K, a nod to 24 karat gold, whereas his neck and chest say Midas, because branding obviously. But once we got the Midsummer Midas outfit, we found out he also has a tattoo on his leg of the name Marigold. So not only did he name his boat Marigold, but he also got a tattoo with the name Marigold. Obsessed much? And it's not the only secret involving tattoos. If you go back and look at a bunch of the OG skins from Chapter 1, especially from Season 1 and 2, you'll notice a pattern. A ton of them have tattoos on their right arm, like a skull with guns or a star design. But switch to Lego mode and things get weird. The guns have been removed from the skull tattoos, and as as for the star tattoo, they replaced them with random stuff, like a pineapple on Aerial Assault Trooper or even a llama on Scout. And that's not the only thing Fortnite censored for LEGO mode. If you equip the Veronica skin, her shirt normally says Dead Game, a nod to the way fans used to troll Fortnite back in the day, but flip over to LEGO mode and suddenly it says Best Game. Epic really said no negativity in LEGO mode. But the next secret, most players completely missed it. If you take a close look at the cone on the Joss outfit from the Lawless Battle Pass, there's a chemical compound printed on the side, and it's not just some random chemical. The letters actually form the chemical formula for Slurp, and although Slurp juice isn't a real chemical, it's a pretty cool Easter egg. And that's not the only Easter egg hidden in the Joss outfit. Believe it or not, the cone she wears is actually a reference to one of Fortnite's very first characters from Save the World, John Fortress. Even her name is a nod to him, as Joss takes the first two letters and last two letters from the name John Fortress. It's a subtle tribute that ties Battle Royale all the way back to Fortnite's roots. But there's one skin from the Lawless Battle Pass that didn't make any sense at all, Outlaw Midas. If you look at his hands, they're both completely normal, which is weird, because back in Chapter 4 Season 4, you could literally find Midas' severed hand in Kato Thorne's lair. And when he returned in Chapter 5 Season 2 as Ascendant Midas, he had a golden gauntlet to replace it. Make it make sense. But Fortnite definitely didn't slip up with the John Wick skin. When the iconic outfit made its return in Chapter 5, it came with some additional styles, making it even more accurate and detailed than before. Now here's where things get interesting. If you take a closer look at his left hand, you'll notice something pretty significant. His ring finger is completely missing, and this is no accident. It's actually a direct reference to John Wick losing it in the movies. Another awesome movie detail can be found in the MJ No Way Home skin. Take a look at her necklace. It's a broken black dahlia, and that's not just for style. It's actually the same necklace Peter gave her in Spider-Man Far From Home. It's the kind of detail only true Spider-Man fans would catch. But the next skin has a ton of references. Agent Jones. If you check out his different edit styles, you'll find Terminator's sunglasses, Snake Eyes tattoo, Ryu's headband and glove, Batman Zero's utility belt, and even Daryl Dixon's poncho. These are all subtle nods to collabs added in Chapter 2 Season 5, making this one of the most epic multiverse outfits Fortnite has ever dropped. Speaking of Jonesy, the Jones Unchained outfit has a hidden secret that ties straight into the storyline. If you check out the number on his prison outfit, it reads 204. This seems random at first until you go back to the Chapter 2 Season 5 story trailer. That same number 204 is printed on the door to the bridge at the IO headquarters. And in a similar fashion, there's a hidden detail with the Origin skin too. Equip his first edit style, the prisoner jumpsuit, and you'll spot the number 7 printed on it. It's a not so subtle nod to the 7 faction, which makes sense because he's a member. Another Easter egg that makes perfect sense has to do with OG Fortnite. Back in the day, in Season 1 and even parts of Season 2, nearly every skin wore dog tags. It seemed like that was the original plan for all Fortnite outfits, but as designs got more complex, the dog tags quietly disappeared. That was until the OG pass dropped for the return of Chapter 1 Season 1. They brought the dog tags back for the Aerial Assault Bomber and Renegade Rebel skins, bringing back that authentic OG feel. But what if I told you Fortnite actually changed one of its most popular skins of all time? I'm talking about Travis Scott. This skin is one of the most wanted in the game, but according to leaked concepts, his outfit was originally going to look a lot different. He was supposedly set to wear a hat, a coat, and rock a golden chain, a whole different vibe from what we got. It would be awesome to see that version added in the future, but honestly, I prefer the outfits we actually got. But the next secret isn't hidden in an outfit, but instead a car body. If you own the Tesla Cybertruck, go to the decals and select the OMG decal. This is actually a direct reference to the time Elon Musk tried to show off his Tesla Cybertruck's bulletproof glass and totally failed. That was a funny Easter egg, but here's an even cooler one. Check out the fruit salad contrail. This contrail is actually a Wolverine twist on the classic mobile game Fruit Ninja. Instead of the fruit being cut with your finger like in the game, Wolverine slices through it with his claws, turning the contrail into a parody of one of the most iconic mobile games of all time. But that was 25 hidden secrets and Fortnite items, and if you enjoyed this video, you'll probably like the one on screen now, and I'll see you there.